Hey guys, it's April from East to West WLS, back for another edition of the work of weight loss surgery. Today I want to kind of talk about two things that seem to be completely disconnected but are actually very much connected: body positivity and body dysmorphia. So I think a lot of us in the bariatric community very much align and support and consider ourselves members of the body positivity movement. But when we make the decision to have weight loss surgery, or we have our weight loss surgery, we can feel like a traitor to the body positivity movement. And that's really hard for us to rectify. And what makes this even more difficult is that we really, for the first time, have to acknowledge the body dysmorphia that we have been living with probably for a very long time. So let me kind of explain what I mean. So if you look at pictures of yourself before your bariatric procedure, I'm going to bet that you probably look at the corners of your pictures. You're not actually looking at yourself because you can't believe that that's what you actually look like in those old photos. Or you do look at the picture of yourself, but what you are telling yourself is so negative and so toxic that it makes the experience unpleasant. Right? Or maybe what we do is we look at the pictures, and instead of looking at us, at what we look like, we look at our outfit, or we look at other people that are there, or we reflect on the day, right? We really try to avoid looking at our physical bodies. So even before surgery, we don't have a clear understanding of what our physical bodies look like, right? We really have this disordered sense of what is our actual reality. And we align ourselves with the body positivity movement, right? We believe that all bodies deserve to be loved, all bodies should be respected, that our size and shape should not dictate our value in our society, right? We can all, I think, align and support that movement and that line of thinking because that is true. But what happens when we can't ever love our bodies as they are at any size, and we feel that something is really wrong? That contradicts the body positivity movement. And that's very difficult. I don't know if you are like me, but I spent years learning and listening and being a part of the body positivity movement. But I never got to the place where I actually loved my body. I never got to the place where I accepted my body as reality. It just never got there for me, right? I very much enjoyed following and listening and learning and enjoying larger bodies on any platform that I could, take in that view. And it was very helpful, but it never got me to the point where I could accept my own body. So when I decided to undergo bariatric surgery, I really felt like a traitor to the body positivity movement. But here's what I have come to understand. If I'm not positive about my own body, and I have done the work to attempt to be positive about my own body, and nothing has worked, the body positivity movement says that I'm allowed to do what I wish with and to my body because I want to be positive about it. And sometimes that doesn't translate in the body positivity movement. So we feel like traitors. So when we look at pictures of ourselves after bariatric surgery, we think that, oh my gosh, this is going to be great. I'm going to recognize myself, or I'm going to see myself. And that's not necessarily true. Because after surgery, your body's going to change so rapidly that your brain and your eyes don't recognize your new self either. So now you find yourself in kind of this purgatory of body acceptance, right? Or body reality. Because I didn't see myself before surgery, but I certainly don't see myself after surgery. That can't be my body. There's no way, right? And even when we move around our physical world, we go to sit somewhere and we realize something feels different, or we go to bend over to tie our shoes, something feels different. We know that our physical bodies have changed, but we're having a very difficult time recognizing that change. This is the work of weight loss surgery. I don't know if there is any magic formula for rectifying the two, right? Or marrying the two, but I'm here to tell you that they can live in your reality at the same time, and they can live so together happily. Right? So if you are struggling with the body positivity movement and you're feeling like a traitor to that, just know that how I got to a place of peace with it was that body positivity is about me being positive about my body. And I've even gone a little bit further. I don't think I'm ever going to be 100% happy or positive about my body, But that's okay. I can accept my body. I can understand that this is my reality. I can emotionally understand that. I can physically understand it, right? I can understand it from all levels. And it's okay that I don't love every single part of it. I might not get to the place where I'm going to love every single part of it, but I can be neutral about my body. I can have body neutrality. And that means that I love and appreciate what it can do. I don't love every single part of it, but I acknowledge the reality that is my shape. That's body neutrality. And I also have gotten to the place where this is my body, and body positivity movement is about loving our bodies, right? And advocating for all bodies to not be judged. I can do that from whatever physical vessel I happen to find myself in. So it's not necessarily about body positivity. It's about acknowledging and accepting what my physical reality is, okay? Then I can marry that when I look at before and after pictures of myself. I can look at a picture of myself now and go, oh, okay, I don't know if I actually recognize everything that's going on there. But when I look at the images of myself now after surgery, I see more of myself than I ever did before. It's not that I see all of myself, but I can see what I thought was always there. Maybe not quite, but so close. I'm so close to seeing the person, the physical person, the spiritual person, right? The soulful person that I thought I always was. And again, it's not perfect. I'm not there yet, but wow, I can see more of myself than I ever could before. So if you're having a difficult time with body dysmorphia, I encourage you to look at pictures of yourself before and after. And I know it's not going to be easy. And I'm not saying throw them on the gram publicly. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying you, in the privacy of your own space, look at pictures of yourself before and after. And really look at yourself. And it's okay if you start picking yourself apart. Recognize what you're doing and stop yourself and just say, I'm not going to do this today. Today, I'm looking for me. I'm looking for parts of me that I have known have always been there. And look for yourself in your old pictures and look for yourself in your new pictures. And just get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's okay to not love everything. It's okay to look at yourself and go, oh my gosh, but this is hanging and sagging and stretch marks and That is your reality. Those are physical things that are present on your body. The goal is to accept them, to acknowledge them as your reality. Because once we can acknowledge something is actually true, we can move forward. We can use that knowledge as power to help us see ourselves and understand ourselves in our current reality. I can't change the past. All I can do is work in the present. I can work towards a future. I can have a future goal in mind. But if I live in the future or if I live in the past, I'm not actually living in the only place that actually exists right now, which is now. So I hope this conversation helps you maybe work through your body dysmorphia and your body positivity issues. This is the work of weight loss surgery. This is the work that nobody talks about because it's hard. And it means that we have to expose parts of ourselves, even publicly to ourselves, that we have tried to keep hidden for a very long time. It's uncomfortable. It's not pleasant. It's painful. But as we have learned, this is what change feels like. This is what change looks like. And we can change. This is not going to kill us. It's not going to harm us. It's actually going to bring us more peace if we move through the discomfort and move through the work, if we do the work of weight loss surgery. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great day.